what's up? It's Friday, October the 28th. It's a lunchtime hunt. What do you say? Who wants to look for some toys? All right, I know what you're thinking. What the hell was that, Cincy? There's a valid explanation to that intro. I've never told you what my day job is. I'm actually in an Iron Maiden tribute band called Holy Ass. And that's what I look like during the day. Nope, that was a lie. I'm not in a Iron Maiden tribute band called Holy Ass, although that would be a cool name for a band. The truth is, my company that I work for, every year we have a pretty big Halloween party at the company. And everyone dresses up, and we all get put onto different teams, and everyone has a different theme, and we all decorate the entire office. And this year's theme for my team was a high school, and I was given the role of a high school metalhead. And we got an email that said that there's cash prizes for the best costume this year. So when I heard cash prize, I knew I had to outdo everyone else. I went not only as a high school metalhead, but a high school metalhead that was wearing eyeliner and nail polish. I'm hoping that's the last time I ever have to wear nail polish and eyeliner in my life. But yeah, went for the win this year. We'll find out on Tuesday if I did win, but that's the reason I looked like that in the intro. But the reason we're here right now is because I am going to unbox this Big Bad Toy Store box that I just got. Today is Sunday, October 30th. Tomorrow is officially Halloween. And I know what's in here. I'm very, very excited. I'm going to unbox it. Going to give you my reaction. Going to give you my review and let you see it up close out of box. So, let's get this thing open. Snicked! I love getting boxes from Big Bad Toy Store. So, it should come as no surprise what's in here if you looked at the title of this video. This is the Hot Toys from Batman vs. Superman. Armored Batman figure. Double boxed! So now I gotta open this box. By the way, Big Bad Toy Store, can I just say, they do a hell of a job packaging stuff up. Look at all this frickin' bubble wrap. Frickin' awesome. And they have good boxes. I always reuse their boxes when I sell stuff. But let's open this sucker up. So frickin' excited. Again, anytime I get a new Hot Toys figure, it's like Christmas morning for me. That thrill of opening it up for the first time. So get this sucker open. And again, I had to buy this from Big Bad Toy Store because I had been watching it on SideshowToy.com. I waited too damn long. It went on wait list. And when that happens, you're not guaranteed to get it. So rather than putting my name down, putting the reservation in for wait list, I decided to go into scramble mode and find it elsewhere. So a couple other places that I usually buy it from, AP Collectibles and Alter Ego Comics, were sold out or they didn't have it. And Big Bad Toy Store had it. So here we go. Bam! Oh, wait till you see the image that's on the front of this box. Alright. By the way, I am still dressing up as Casey Jones for official Halloween. I'll be wearing that tomorrow. Show you what I look like with that on. But here is the box art. You can see that's the image from their confrontation where they beat the F out of each other. Let's open this sucker up. So here is the inside box art with the credits. I think it's funny how they do credits for a toy. It's like a movie. But there's that. And I'll let you guys see it first. It's probably hard to see with the clamshell still on. Let me take the clamshell off. Take this sucker out. I want to show you guys first and then give you my shit is it taped to? Oh, his cape is. Alright, so let's do this. I'm trying not to look at it. I want to give you guys the first shot of it so that you can see my reaction to it. Hold him in so he doesn't fall. Frickin'. Ah! Stuff is falling out! Alright. Jesus, what the hell was that? Still frickin' falling. Jesus Christmas! Alright, so I lost a couple things here. The frickin' grenade launcher fell out. There's the grappling gun, not the grapple gun. 2 fists fell out. Actually, 3 fists. A face, and I think let me get this grenade. There it is. Get over here. Get over here. This guy went bye-bye, but I found him. Let's get him out. Oh my god, this thing is awesome. So, I had the opportunity to get the blacked chromed version from SideshowToy.com. I watched one review. Who was it that had the review? Optobotomus. So if you are a collector of Hot Toys, he's probably a pretty familiar name to you. He does a lot of reviews. Professional YouTuber Optobotomus. But he did a review on the black chrome version, and I didn't really like it. I wasn't a huge fan of it. It's not very screen accurate. I know that it's supposed to simulate what it looked like in the rain in that scene, but I want something. I want like the actual look of the costume. Anyway, I just like this version more. So let me take the plastic off. He looks freaking sweet. How do I get that plastic off? I think I'm gonna have to undo that belt. All right, I think I got it all. Nope, maybe not. I like how Hot Toys packages their stuff, and then I frickin' hate it sometimes because sometimes it's just like an ass ton of plastic and frickin' styrofoam, like all kinds of crap. Oh, it's down here too. All right, hold on. Wait a minute. Good frickin' lord! Alright, now I think I finally got him out of all of his plastic. Fix his cape so it doesn't look all jacked. I gotta say, man, this looks badass. Okay, so initial impressions. Look at this guy. Good frickin' lord. This looks awesome. It looks awesome. So the face sculpt is immediately saying to me that doesn't really look extremely like Ben Affleck's face. I don't know if this other... Alright, so this other faceplate does look more like him. His mouth. So I might end up using this one instead. A little angry mouth. He looks fantastic. Overall. I'm glad that they did it in the plastic. I'm glad that it wasn't a die-cast figure, because if they had done the armor in die-cast, this would have been a lot more expensive and harder to afford. This figure retails for $250, and that's what I paid for it since I had to go to Big Bad Toy Store. He looks fantastic. His articulation is limited. I don't talk about articulation usually in reviews, but it's pretty limited just because of the costume itself. But it looks fantastic. It looks amazing. And I'm very, very happy to have bought this and to add it to my Batman vs. Superman collection. So let me go ahead and stand him there. I'm going to show you the stuff that he comes with. Everything that frickin' flew out when I opened the box. So 2 fisted hands there. He's got a trigger hand right there. His left hand. He's got a, I don't know, I guess another trigger hand. He's using like the 2 fingers there. That must be for the rocket launcher. Grappling gun. And I think that might be it. Obviously he comes with the base too. And this base is just like the ones that we saw with the other Batman vs. Superman figures. Where, open this up and I'll show you. So it's a regular base like that, and then it also pops up. Just gotta do that. So it's got like a metal bar, and he can be like jumping, falling down, or flying, I guess, over this. But very cool base. And let me grab my other two Batman vs. Superman Batman figures so you could see what they look like with him. All right, before I show you the comparison between the other Batman figures from Batman vs. Superman, let me show you just a few close-up shots of the armored Batman figure. Turn him around. There's his cape. He's looking pretty awesome. All right, so let's see him next to the other Batman figures. So here he is next to the Nightmare Batman. Face him this way. I'm using a, first of all, I'm using my GoPro today. So you might notice a difference in the angle. I'm using a medium angle instead of the narrow angle that I usually use for the iPhone footage. And I'm also shooting in 1080. So I usually shoot in 720 just to save room on my iPhone. That'll change when I get the iPhone 7. I'll start shooting in 1080 there. But yeah, you might notice a difference in quality with the picture of the GoPro. Kind of like the GoPro though, it's very handy. But so there's how they look together, Nightmare and Armored. And let me move this guy up. Here is the Armored Batman with the regular Batman. Looking pretty good. And last but not least, here is Armored Batman with Superman from Batman vs. Superman. I have him in a flight or floating pose, so he's going to be a little taller, but do a little face off. Pretty awesome. So yeah, I'm not going to review the articulation or anything on the Armored Batman because, quite frankly, he doesn't have that much articulation with this outfit, but he is absolutely awesome to look at. He's very, very detailed. Again, that's why I am so invested in these Hot Toys figures. They're my jam, so they're the ones that I take the most pride in and like the most. But yeah, there's the Armored Batman figure from Hot Toys. I'm going to show you how I'm going to put him in my cabinet. So let me get them all situated and stand by for that. All right, I've got the Batman vs. Superman Hot Toys figures all set up in my Detolf cabinet. Again, I keep all my Hot Toys in these Detolfs. You get the Detolfs at IKEA. I think they're about 69 bucks per cabinet, but they're all glass, so you could see these things from different angles. Very, very cool. And I think they're pretty cheap for 70 bucks for a nice glass cabinet. But then I also use these dioder lights, which you can also get at IKEA. And I don't remember how much those are, but they're not that bad. So here is the regular Batman. I put him on the top shelf here just because his costume's pretty dark. The light does him a lot of good. Just reflecting off his dark costume, and it shows off the Bat emblem really nice. So he's on the top shelf. I've got Nightmare Batman next. Looking very cool. And then right under him I have the new Armored Batman. I do have to change the mouthpiece out. I don't know how to do that, so I have to check the instructions, but I'm going to change it to that kind of yelling, snarling mouthpiece. But I also positioned him with the grappling gun there. He comes with that grenade launcher, but I already have the grenade launcher on the regular Batman up there, so decided to just give him that grappling gun. But he's looking really awesome. I really recommend this figure. If you really like detail in your figures, Hot Toys is the way to go. I will say that if you're more concerned about like articulation and being able to pose the figures, but you still like detail, I would definitely recommend the Mezco 1/12 Collective. They're basically 6-inch figures that are very similar to Hot Toys. They have interchangeable hands and whatnot and a lot of accessories. They're really detailed, but they're 6 inches as opposed to 12 inches. So definitely recommend those. They're pretty pricey though. They're not cheap. I think they're about 100 to 150 bucks each. So, but definitely check those out if you're interested in something that's a little more higher end than like a DC Multiverse or Marvel Legends figure. And then I have Superman from Batman vs. Superman to round out the collection there. So, that is the cabinet. My DC cabinet is now full. Got the figures from Batman vs. Superman. Got some figures from Dark Knight, the Nolan movies. And I got some figures from Man of Steel there. But there's the DC cabinet. I'm not sure if I'm going to get the Wonder Woman. I might wait for the release when they do the Justice League movie. Yeah, cabinet's full. So I'm going to be taking a break from my DC Hot Toys figures for a while. Maybe focusing on Star Wars or Marvel. But I gotta say, my Star Wars cabinet's full. When you put one figure per shelf in a Detolf, it fills out the cabinet pretty fast. So my Star Wars cabinet's really full right now. And then my Marvel cabinet, you could see that that's full too. I even have, here's all of the Avengers from Age of Ultron up here. Just sitting on top. I like doing the lineup up there, but I think it's cool. I've got all the Avengers from Age of Ultron. I don't have War Machine up there though. I might add him. But yeah, there's a quick and dirty on the Hot Toys collection in my man cave here. It's a freaking mess down here. I need to clean up. And there's some Hot Toys that I'm selling. I've been buying so much stuff recently. I need to pay off my credit card. While I'm at it, here's the MP Decepticons. I saw something that D-Bag did. He actually posed some of his G.I. Joes with his Transformers. So I decided to do the same thing. There's Minnie Mouse in the background, by the way. Got Destro, Cobra Commander, Baroness, and Storm Shadow along with the Decepticons. Kind of fits in based on what they're doing with the comic book right now, mixing Transformers, G.I. Joe, Mask, frickin' ROM, and Micronauts all together. But that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. This has been my a very quick and dirty man cave tour, but I'll do a more in-depth one showing you all of the Marvel Hot Toys that I have. But as for right now, thanks for watching, and as always, have fun collecting. See ya!